Hi, excuse the messy ready for bed look. I thought I would do a video talking about things that come up when you're traveling with dentures, and I am ready for bed. I am exhausted. It has been an exhausting 2 days, and I'm looking forward to the next few days being exhausting, but in a good way. This has been exhausting in a not good way. Our traveling here was a little bit of a challenge. We traveled from Ohio in the United States to Dublin, Ireland, and we left at approximately 3 o'clock in the afternoon where I live and arrived at 10 a.m. in Dublin, which is 5 a.m. where I live. And the second flight that we took was 7 hours. There was very limited air conditioning, if any. I'm pretty sure that everybody in first class had and business class had all of the air conditioning, and we were left with none. It was a very, very uncomfortable trip, and we did not get a lot of sleep. And then we got in to Dublin and we waited 3 hours for our luggage to arrive, and then an hour bus ride from the airport to our hotel. And so we did take a little bit of a nap, but I got up and we're doing all this stuff. We went out and ate dinner and stuff. Anyway, so I'm very exhausted, but I thought I would do a video. Anyway, sorry for rambling. Very tired right now. So the challenge that I found they're the little things that you don't think about when you are traveling, and especially if you're traveling to another country, you don't think about the differences. And I didn't think about it. We're staying in a hotel that's very old. It was built in the late 1700s, early 1800s. It's 3 different properties, and they were built at different times. And so it's a very old hotel. Most of it has been updated to some extent, but a lot of it has been left pretty not updated. The sink is one of those things. Our bathroom is pretty good. Our room has not been updated in a while. It's very small, very cramped. Excuse my husband, he's over there sleeping, but it's very small. Our view is an alley. And anyway, one of the things that has not been updated is the sink. At home, I have a faucet where you can just set it and it's warm water. That's not how it is here. The faucet, just your basic cold and your hot. Simple, unless you're used to just rinsing your dentures under warm water, removing the adhesives, soaking them, doing all the stuff, and everything you do is under just warm water. So I've had to improvise. I have been mixing the cold and the hot, and I have warm water. I rinse them off in warm water, and then I remove the adhesive, set them on the counter I have a silicone pad over there, set them on the counter, and then emptied the water, refilled it, warm water, and then I soaked them in the Dr. B liquid crystals, and then after I rinsed them, I brushed them with the OPE, and I just set while I was waiting to brush them with the OPE so that they still had the warm water, because it says to run them under warm water and brush them with the OPE. So I set them in the warm water, brushed them with the OPE. Then I set them back in the warm water to rinse them off and get that OPE off. And then I just ran them under cold water. And right now they're just sitting in warm water before I put my dentures back in. But it wasn't like a catastrophe or anything, but it's just those little things that you have to think about. And this is one of those things I hadn't thought about, staying in an older hotel with a different setup. And that's it. When you wear dentures, things come up. I actually messaged a friend of mine, Ashley, and I said, I got to figure this out because I was so tired. I had not slept in 29 hours, and I'm like, I got to figure it out. It was a simple solution, but when you're really tired, not as simple as it sounds. So I figured it out. Here I am. And I thought I would do a video and talk about it. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm in my pajamas, hair's up. I'm ready for bed. I want to get these babies in and go to sleep because I'm exhausted. We have a lot to do tomorrow. We're getting up, we're doing a food tour, and I'm putting him in now. I don't have to take him out till tomorrow night. I had to improvise a little bit also in traveling. I kept them in from 3 a.m. Wednesday night when I went to bed. Well, 3 a.m. Thursday morning, which would be Wednesday. I consider it Wednesday night because I went to bed. But 3 a.m. Thursday morning until 8 a.m. Friday morning. Got him in by 10 a.m. on Friday morning because my plan initially was to take them out when we got here to the hotel, which would have been 10 a.m. where I live. That would have been 24 hours. But I decided to just wait. I was really, really tired. I decided to wait until now, which is 11 p.m. to take them out. Well, when I took them out, it was 11 p.m., which is 6 p.m. where I live. And I thought, what the heck? And they stayed in. I ate dinner at 9 p.m., which is the equivalent to 4 p.m. where I live, and my dentures were nice and secure. My adhesive is secure, but my dentures fit very snugly. So even if the adhesive were to rub off, my dentures fit very, very snugly. So I was fine. I took them out. I didn't have a lot of adhesive left on the bottom, but I still had quite a bit left on the top. And so I'm taking them out at 11, and then I'll just do everything that I would normally do, and then tomorrow night I'll be back on track. But it's just the little things that you have to think about when you're traveling. You got to change maybe your routine with how you do your adhesive, adapting to the sink situation, things like that. I had a travel pack on me, which was a good thing because we almost lost our luggage. I think we almost lost our luggage because it was 3 hours delayed, and I don't know why it was 3 hours delayed. They told us that's how long it took them to unload the plane, but I think that it might have been put on a plane that got in 3 hours later. So I'm glad I did have my travel kit on me because it's a possibility that we could have lost our bags or had them delayed until tomorrow, and that would have been bad. So I'm glad I had my extra stuff just in case. So you gotta just plan for all contingencies when you're traveling, and if you're traveling to another country, you might have to just kind of improvise even a little more, or just kind of change the way that you do things. But I'm going to go ahead and I want to get these back in because I'm going to go to bed. I'm exhausted. I will talk to you later. Bye.